Thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it today. Today I wanted to talk to you about some news feed that I got on upcoming resource fairs for us. And in these, it's going to be put out by the VA, and there might be some additional benefits, some additional information that we could receive on how to access different things. So I wanted to share this with you so you have the information, and we'll put stuff in the comments below and all that good stuff. So please hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe, share with a friend. All that good stuff helps to get the information out there. With that, let's go ahead and jump into it. The headline here is, don't miss these upcoming caregiver and family resource fairs. So good information here. This came out a couple days ago, and just wanted to read through it for you. So the VA Caregiver Support Program is moving forward in its commitment to reach every caregiver of a veteran in need of support, and is continuing to host caregiver and family resource fairs at every VA facility across the country. Through resource fairs, caregivers and families of veterans can access information about support, services, and resources targeted to help them and their veterans in their lives. The information provided is tailored to meet the specific needs of caregivers, with topics ranging from VA services to support available through organizations within the caregivers' local communities. That's outstanding. A recent resource fair hosted by the Washington, D.C. CSP team included information sessions about Vets for Warriors, a 24/7 peer support network for veteran and military communities, Coaching into Care, and the Caregiver Action Network. The caregiver and family resource fairs are so important for caregivers because it gives them the opportunity to learn more about services and resources available to them in their community. Our team is honored to be able to provide caregivers with resources in a way that will be most impactful to them, said Carolina Ruiz, General Caregiver Support Coordinator at the DC VA-MC. Resource fairs, caregivers connect with services that meet their needs. Caregiver and family resource fairs are held by local CSP teams at every VA facility. In addition to learning about support services, caregivers can connect and interact with other caregivers. There are more than 55,000 caregivers within the Caregiver Support Program, said CSP Deputy Executive Director Tim Jobin. Our resource fairs help us support the unique needs of caregivers within our local communities by connecting them with the resources that matter to them the most. So that's important. For more information on how to attend one of CSP's caregivers and resource fairs, connect your local CSP team. There's a hyperlink in the news feed here to inquire about the date and time of the facility's upcoming resource fair or other upcoming events. How to attend a caregiver and family resource fair. Every VA facility will host at least one annual caregiver and family resource fair per year. Resource fairs may be held in person, online, or by phone. We have a number of caregivers who either live in remote areas or have challenges getting into their local VA facilities, added Jobin. Our CSP teams have designed their resource fairs to be convenient for caregivers to attend. We want to ensure that location becomes less of a barrier in caregivers learning about and leveraging the resources available to them. Good. To attend, caregivers, veterans, and families of veterans can, and then there's a couple bullets here, contact their local CSP team, and that is, again, a hyperlink on here, to inquire about the facility's upcoming resource fair or other upcoming events. Visit CSP's Caregiver and Family Resource Fair webpage to find information about their facility's upcoming events. So you could Google search, do a web search and just type in probably something like VA CSP, that's Charlie Sierra Papa, Caregiver and Family Resource Fair. And it should drive you to their webpage. List of upcoming events. And here it has it broke down by month. April is now, and it's almost over. But says the 24th and 25th. That one's already happened. Let's see, we're on the 26th today, 27th. So Valley, I don't know if it says, no, it doesn't. Okay, so it says here Valley Coastal Bend, John D. Dingle, ECHCS, Durham VA Healthcare System. So that was like the ones in April. Then it goes into May, and it has 5 of them listed in May. June has, I don't know, 10 or 12. August has a couple. September has 6 or so. And again, the best bet is to Google search, in my opinion, Google search VA CSP, Caregiver and Family Resource Fair. And you should be able to find the web page from there, I'm guessing. And as a last resort, or as another resort, you could call your local VA medical center or regional office even, and ask them if they know anything about the caregiver support programs and their web page and so forth. So moving on here to the end, it says about the caregiver support program. It says the caregiver support program promotes the health and well-being of veterans caregivers through education, resources, support, and services. Visit the CSP's website to learn more. To learn about CSP and certain aspects of the program, take a look at, so they have a podcast with the VA Sit Rep. So I'm sure you've seen the VA Sit Rep here on YouTube. So they probably have it on there as well. It says podcast with VA Sit Rep. And then you can read stories. There's some more information here. So that's pretty much the full article here. And again, this just came out April 24th, 2023. And again, the big takeaway here is there's a bunch of information, right? We all can agree that we really were not given all the information we needed when we got out of the military, when we first started filing claims, all that stuff. So this is an information giving opportunity for our caregivers. And look, even if you're not in a situation where you have a caregiver, if you think, shoot, maybe 5 years, 10 years down the road, I might need one, this is good information to start getting now. Do some recon, do some intel digging, right? And make sure that you're ahead of the curve and you're prepared for that transition instead of, being reactive, right? Nobody likes that. So anyway, that's the story. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.